Welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody, this is going to be a what's my pencil case and planner video. Not sure if I'm going to do any planning, probably not, but I just wanted to give you an update on where I'm at and what's going on. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Hi. How is everyone doing? I hope all is well. Excuse the air unit in the back. I've moved my office space back into where it was originally, but cleaned everything, deep cleaned, decluttered. It's that time of year. I always give myself a week before swim lessons to really focus on cleaning my house and minimizing a bit and decluttering. So that's what that is, and I wanted to give you an update on how everything's going. So I know it's been a while, but I'm officially on summer break, or summer schedule. And it got to the point at the end of the school, like the last 3 months, that it was a lot. My mental health declined quite a bit. I kept having to pull myself out, but never fully succeeded. But always during summer is when I'm happiest, even though I hate the heat. I don't have the extra stress of other people's energies in that way, and I have full control over my life, so that's nice. So I did switch some things up. I was in a personal size Gillio, and I love Gillio, but my last purchase was an unfortunate one. Although it's beautiful, purple ostrich, gorgeous, flawless, but the lady that sold it to me failed to tell me that the back plate was damaged. So I can't get my rings in. I've tried many different ways and it's a little disappointing, but I minimize anyway to a compact, and I am looking for a Gillio compact. So if you know of anyone that is trying to sell one, let a girl know. But until then, this is the only compact I have. It's a Filofax Saffiano in gold. I love this planner. I actually really like this planner a lot. It's like I said, extremely compact, and I'm not worried about it in the water at all or near the water. So that's nice. And I'm also using this yellow staology, and I'll explain how that works in a second. This is the pen pouch I'm using right now. I love the Delphonics pouch, but to work as like a pen pouch on the go, it was a little fat and not long enough for like my longer pens. So I wanted something slimmer, and when I saw this, and it was not pricey at all, on Amazon, I snatched it up and I couldn't be happier. I like the material. It's cute. The green looks great with my yellow vibe that I'm going for this summer, and it has a beautiful smooth zip, and the inside is easy to clean. So let's get into what's in here. Let me make sure I'm on. Okay, so I have these pens on the front. They all came from Amazon. I bought a pack. You can get like a pack of 25-30 pens, something like that, and they're all really cute like this. Highly suggest them. This is my vibe for the summer. Like, she's embodying everything I want for the summer. Is like a daisy. I don't know why. I'm uploading my summer backpack video, so check that out. I've got my functional post-its in the front pocket here. I've got my pretty ones in the back, which I'm trying to use up. I've got a little bear clip here, and then I've got 2 grid post-its here and my white tabs. The grid post-its go with my personal size planner, these 2 colors, and then the rest whatever. I did want to stick to theme, usually a color code, but I said why not. I have a Dr. Grip, and I just put some cute stickers. I'm embodying my like inner child right now. I'm going kawaii for the summer. It's been a while since I've done that. And then this little guy is holding my earbuds, or not earbuds, headphones. I don't have earbuds. A ruler, and everything in here is like green or yellow, but I did get a new mechanical pencil for the summer. It's, what is this? Sumik I forget. I just like the little characters. Really great mechanical pencil. It's a Dr. Grip as well. That's why I bought it. It's a Dr. Grip, but because I need that extra. And it has the eraser, and it has 0.5 lead, which is really nice and beautiful. So got my 2 Dr. Grip pens here. I use the pencil for scheduling and use the pen for planning. I really can do with just these guys. Very nice. So let's take a look at the pens. So I've got 2 combos. I've got 991, and this one's been rubbed off because I've used it so many times. But this nice green and like this golden yellow. See, make sure you're in there. So I'm gonna put everything out. This will separate those. Okay, and then I've got these dot clean color dots also, and they're green and yellow. I've also got some mild liners. I got a few mild liners. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have another Tombow. Apologize. This is a 993. It's more like a goldenrod. And then these mild liners, I've got this yellow. I don't think they have like a name of it. This lime green, and then this is like a really pale yellow and bright, and then the regular green, so it's more like this. Oh, you guys, they've come out with a like new line of zebra mild liners, and I think they're neutrals. And then got a lot more in here. I've actually gotten back into my flare pens. I got out of them for a long time, but I'm back in them. So again, I've got these 3 colors. And my Stabilos, I got this one, and this one. Okay, let's do it this way. And then I've got this bookmark my daughter gave me. It's special to me, so I've got that. And then last but not least, I've got a paper clip that I made, and then 2 fountain pens that my husband gave me. The Lamy pen you've seen before. It's my Safari gloss white. This is a new one. I got it for Mother's Day or anniversary, one of those things. It's a rainbow metal pen. It's hefty, it's awesome, it's titanium, it's gorgeous, writes so smooth, and it wasn't even that expensive. So I love this pen so much. It's one of my new favorites, and that's what's in my pencil case. Now, so this is my color story for the summer. It's an unusual one for me. Usually I used to hate yellow. Not hate it, but it wasn't my favorite color. I did not like yellow. I liked green, but I didn't like bright green. But for some reason this summer I'm drawn to these colors. So that's what we're going for. Alright, now that we're all cleared up on that, I'm going to leave out my main pens there and zip her up. Okay, so let's talk planners. Alright, so let me move this, make sure I'm in view, you guys. Okay. Okay, so I decided to condense my ring planning. I love ring planning. I always go back to it, even when I'm loving my Staology bound book planning. I go back and forth. And I always go back to the personal. I don't know why, it's just my happy place, I guess. But I really didn't enjoy carrying that chunky planner around. So I decided to condense them just 2 separates. So I'm going to share with you how, sorry for all the cat hair, how I did that. So for my personal size, I'm in, like I said, a Filofax compact in gold. I really enjoy this planner. And okay, so this is a little more decorative than I normally do, but I was feeling the kawaii vibe. This image I did for Halloween last year, or this year, but no, last year. But I love it anyway, like all year round. So there you go. The calendar here today is Saturday, so it's actually the 28th. And then, so I need to mark that. There you go. I've been using the pencil, but you can see the difference. I've got some circle post-its in this little pocket. There's not any pockets underneath this. It's just blank, so I like having that space to put something. And then my bullet key is in here. Although this should probably go in, actually this needs to be moved into here because I use it the most in here. But I'm gonna make one that kind of matches this theme. This is lemon, so it matches. It matches this theme. You know, why not, right? So there's that. Anyway, so yeah, I'll put a card there. Behind here, I just have some vellum to pull the black and white here. Plus, I don't like this color cloth that's behind here, but I have my collage dashboard that I made in here because I just can't take it out. I have to have it somewhere in my planner. It means, you know, it's special. So so that's there. So I chose the black and white vellum my friend gave me to tie in some of this black and white. All right, so this is my inbox section, which is simply just post-its and a vellum that's tearing. And self-care isn't selfish. That's my reminder for the summer. And I just have a tab that used to be dividers, A6 dividers, but I just pulled them apart. And then again, this is where I what do you call it? Track my stuff, which I started there. And my daughter's too, she'll be a different color. And then you'll go into my weeklies, and I do have to kind of maneuver a little bit because they are small rings, but I want to have everything that's in here. So this is this week. I didn't do a tracker this week, a self-care tracker, because I just wasn't using them recently. But yesterday I did a big declutter. Today I'm going to continue, but I wanted to film today. I may rest today. I need to like declutter, rest. My gratitude still goes here. Let me give you an update on what these weeklies look like. This was last week. Sometimes I use stickers. Here are the post-its. I used a blue ink in my fountain pen last week. And then here's the week before. So I really do like using these weeklies. I like making them work for me, and I love looking back on them. It's a lot of fun to look back. Do I keep them? No, I just threw away a bunch of inserts that I was going to share with y'all, but I just threw them away because there's no point. Which brings me to the point of why I even use stickers. It's fun, and I like looking at them in that moment. So I've already started planning for next week because there's a lot to do, and I need to manage my time properly before I start swim lessons here. So And my daughter's best friend will be joining us next week, so I've got to get most of my decluttering done and stuff before she gets here, and deep cleaning, because when you have animals, you just got to make sure you clean well. And then I've got until August in weeklies. And then I've got this combo. I really like how this looks. The All I Need Is Coffee and then this vellum. And I got my dailies in here. Okay. And I took out the other dailies that I had. I just have the 22nd or 21st through where we are now. So I'm not reviewing my dailies like I was in my bigger personal size, but I'm keeping them so I can look back on them until the end of the year, because I do like looking at my dailies, but they're not as necessary during the summer. I'll explain in a minute. So this is this weekend. You can see where I'm using my new color story, and just, it's messy. I've done a lot. Like, I've done all of this. Okay. And then this is today, and I've got to get going on this. I did do a little bit. I've got some self-care that I need to do today. Okay. So here, I've actually pre-planned next week a bit, because like I said, I've got to manage my time properly and tightly in order to do well and not overwhelm myself. So this is what it's starting to look like, and I'm really liking the simple color story. Okay, so I have until I think August, yeah, and dailies in here, so you can really put a lot in a compact. If you guys were ever worried about that. This is my schedule for the summer. So if I didn't have this in here, I could have my dailies in here, but I can't share this with you. It's my summer schedule is booked, and I don't have any extras to show you, but I use I can't show you. Peanuts Planner Co. Here you go. I use these, and I've used those for years, so all of that is very private. But that takes up a huge chunk. There you go. And then I've got this little vellum. I thought she's one of my favorites. I've got the printable, but a friend of mine gave me. And then my monthlies. I debated on keeping my monthlies in here because they're pretty thick, but let me take this out. But I kept them. So this month is May. So I do have my tracking here, but I've failed at it, past couple of weeks of school. It's just, or the past, a couple of weeks of school, so. And that's what this looks like, and we're almost done. I'm excited. And then June, I'll set up June's stuff and go from there. There's June so far. So I have the whole year in here because I really do like this size. It's easy and portable, but still have everything I need. So when it comes to my reference section, it's small because my main reference is going to be in the notebook. That's why I have it. But this is like doctor's stuff, important stuff like health logs, doctor's visits, that kind of thing. And then my shopping list section is right here. And then in the back I have receipts. So that's all there is to this planner. It's not a lot, but it's enough for me to be in love with it. And it's super cute. It's chunky in its own right. So then we have my notebook, so my Staology. So it is yellow, and it is an A6. I chose A6 because it's small enough but big enough. If I got a B6, it'd be too big. I didn't want it bigger than this, so A6 is perfect size for on the go, and I love the yellow color. So I'm using this for notes, lists, and all things in between. And I've got this list is for projects for the summer. So, and I have them coded because certain things need to be done together. It makes more sense. I have to plan my cleaning projects in advance because if I don't, I'll be all over the house trying to do a bunch of different things at once. And that never works. I end up never accomplishing what I truly want to. So I've got to do it this way. And it works and it helps. And then first project I was going to do, and I actually didn't. And this ended up not being the first project. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. I'm still going to follow this. This is for my linen, my bathroom. I thought I was going to do that first, but I ended up doing my room and office space first because I spend the most time in there. And it's my personal space. And I feel like if my personal space is messy, then I'm messy and can't continue on with the rest of the house. So that's why I decided to do that. A to-buy list of things. This is like for projects. This is not like groceries or personal stuff that I want. I'm going to leave my wants to the side after I got my little summer bag together. I'm going to put those aside. This is the bedroom, so you can see where I've accomplished a bunch here. Clear out desk. Okay, so the last time I did a declutter, which was the KonMari, I really decluttered so much, and I always work with my desk. I declutter, I organize it often. It's my favorite thing to do. So I have everything so organized. I actually did not have to do that this time. I simply just, not simply, move this heavy desk by myself, but simply was able to just move my stuff as it was because I've worked so hard in making organization, DIY organization and stuff already, so I didn't have to worry about that. The only thing that I truly had to organize, or I still am more in the process of, is like the space itself, my painting stuff, my art stuff. I have a lot of art stuff. So my husband and I share a space again, so we have to kind of work together to get that working. Let's see. So as you can see, I did quite a bit. I don't have to do this, so I'm going to exit out. Cover screen for peekaboo window. I was considering moving my room into the back, so I have my office space and my bedroom connected, but I could feel my husband's stress in that, so I decided not to do it because I don't want to make him uncomfortable. I still need to do the blueprints for my closet. Since I decluttered all my clothes, I was able to get pretty much all my clothes except for winter coats and long dresses into my drawers. So I don't have a lot of clothes, but the clothes I have I can wear in multiple ways. I like having a wardrobe like that. So I don't really have to worry too much about the closet space. I've got a lot of storage in my bedroom because it's an office. It was built to be an office, and I wanted to give my husband that space so he had a place to put all his stuff and conceal it away. But maybe in the future. But as of right now, I have a lot of empty space in my room. But I like it that way. If I know it has stuff in it, then I get stressed. Knowing that there's empty space, I feel better. This right here is office desk space. You see the little lines indicate that this is notes. These are not tasks. These are things to think about. The ones that are highlighted are the ones that I need to think about that are questions. So the star with the box is a place for Bible time. I've got that now. I have a little spot in my room, a sitting area with a rocking chair and a lamp and a little table, and it's cute. That's my Bible space. So I actually have a spot to get out of bed, sit down, but still be private. I can shut the doors and not be bothered while I'm praying and things like that. So I got that, so I can check that off. And it happened naturally, which I like. And then the circle, do I separate my room and office again? Yes. Yes, I do. Because I did it. It leaves a lot of room in my bedroom to like decompress. Where would I move to actually use my space? So I forgot to circle that. That was a question, but where would I actually move and use the space? So I was worried that if I moved my stuff into the back room again, that I wouldn't actually use my space, because that's happened in the past, because it gets decluttered. I mean, it gets cluttered pretty quickly, because I share my space with like the cat stuff, and sometimes, most of the time, things aren't put back where they belong, and it gets cluttered in it, and it's not necessarily my stuff, so it gets me kind of anxious. So I have to, like, it deters me from coming into my space. But once it's cleaned up and everything, I'm fine. But sometimes, whatever my brain and the crazy ways it works, it struggles to come into the space when it's like that. It takes me some time to get into it. I don't understand why my brain's like that, but it is what it is. And then the next thing was, do I move my whole existence into the back of the house? No, not yet. No, not yet. I don't think the family's ready for that. I would have like my woman cave, I guess. But I had to also keep in mind that I have a lot of painting stuff, and to avoid my canvases and stuff to get cat litter and things on it, it needs to be away from the litter box. It's I'll have to do a video kind of going more into detail of that. Where do I put my planners? I still haven't decided that. I'm still in the dark. I'm still up in the air about what I'm even doing with my planners. I don't know. I know for a fact I don't want to keep them all. It's time to sell them. I've said that many times, but I'm incredibly serious. I see a spot, as I'm looking now, I see a spot that I can put them and they'd be safe, and be in my office space. I may do that, but I don't know yet. I don't know what to do with them. I know I need to sell some. I just know that I have too many, and I use them, but there's some I use more than others. Do I declutter them? Yes, I've decided. Yes, I do need to declutter them. Do I need more bookshelves to create office space in the back? No. Once I've done what I've done already, I don't need to add anything else. That's just going to clutter things up as it is, and I don't want to do that. The only thing I may want a bookshelf for is to separate where the litter boxes are and my office space. Now, I've done that with with some shelves that I have, but they're low, so you can like see over them. But I think that works as is. Do I move my makeup in the nook in the hallway again? No, I actually decluttered. I don't have a lot. I used to have a ton. I had like a whole vanity full because I love doing my makeup, okay? But I decluttered everything, and just whatever I actually use, I keep. Skincare is something I've put more focus in now. But I actually have a spot in my room now that I've like decluttered everything out of my room. I actually can see more inspired to put things where they belong. Do I make an art space and have a study space separate? What I meant by this, yes, technically I have that. I have a place where I paint, but what I meant by this is like, do I have a whole nother table for art? And I decided against it because my space is I'm blessed to have the space that I have, but my space is still needs to be created with furniture, and also my space is a bit limited, not a lot, but like limited in how I see things. So no, it's kind of all together. I don't need a whole nother table. Now, if my husband were to move into the office room, then I could, but it's not a big deal. I'm happy with what I have. And a lot of time when I do big projects, I end up spreading out on the floor anyway. I've always been a floor worker, so you'll know. All right, this list, I have 2 pages for this because it's an ongoing thing, things to think about. And this is not like ideas, like personal stuff. This all has to do with projects, like home projects and things like that. This is all home related right now. I'm not making sections for things because I don't know how many pages I need. It's just, you know, I may do tabs or something later, but this is things to think about, which is like the home version. So do I move the piano to the back? I exited out because it right here I said it matters where my workspace is. If I were to leave my workspace or move it up front, that'd be different, but no, it's fine where it is. Cat bowls, is there a better place that is out of the way? I'm still trying to figure that out because I keep tripping over them when I'm trying to cook, and that's really frustrating. And the cats run over them, so we have to find another way. I just haven't figured that out yet. And then the front room seating, figure that out. Bean bags. I've been struggling with like the front room pretty much since we moved here. I don't know. It's a living space. We don't necessarily want to buy a couch because we do want to plant. We are planning to move at some point, but and we are floor sitters, so it's not a big deal. But it's still. I like my home to feel like a home, and it's difficult sometimes because it's not how I would envision it, I guess you could say. So that's something I really need to think about. So that's my main thought, I guess. So I'm gonna circle that. I haven't found this green. I may put this in here. Circling that. So if I need to think about it, I put a circle. All right. So this is how I do my quote unquote blueprints. Whoa, have I been out of... I've been out of view this whole time, you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, well. Hopefully not too much. This is how I do my... Let me do a quick... I feel like I have been out of frame. Okay, so that's this. This was the projects for summer. I do draw a little bit. I'm really into the daisy right now. First project, talked about that. To buy. This is home to buy. Organizational stuff. Bedroom. Official desk, office desk space, because they go together for me, and then because it's my personal space. Things to think about, and then now. So this is my version of a blueprint. Yes, it's in my color story, but this is the back room. This is like the layout. The way I'm sitting right now, I'm like right here. It's like this. Okay. So the way I ended up doing it, I'll show you, but this right here, my bedroom is here. It's actually through this door right here. Okay, but I was thinking of like moving my bedroom into this space, which is my husband's office space, and how I would make that work, right? There's a stone accent wall, and it's like real stone. You can't get through it. This whole wall here and an air unit. Kind of a eyesore, but totally necessary. And then there's actually no wall here. It's just a step down. Okay. So I had to create two separate rooms. We put bookcases right here, and that really has helped separate our space but keep us together, because there's not really a door. We can still see each other's spaces, but our desks are on the other side of the bookcases, so we don't have to look at each other working, because I get nervous when people watch me, and so does he. So I was considering putting my like bed here or here, and then have like a seating area, and then have my dresser with the bookcases on the other side facing out. It was a whole thing. There's one closet, but it's deep here in the corner. See, in my room, I'll show you in a minute. And then this is my office space right now, but it's one big room, and we have like a gas heater here, and then this is like a built-in here, and this is a garden window. Yes, it's made to put plants and stuff, but we have cats. It's more like a cat window. And then this is a huge sliding door, like open doors that go into our beautiful backyard. This is why I chose this room as an office, because of all the natural lighting it has. Because these two are steps that go into the garage, and then we have like a window that's next to the gas heater, which creates like a small little hallway staircase or whatnot. And then you come out, and this has like a ledge right here, which I have canvases, and then there's a little window. And then this little built-in starts the wall actually here. this. The wall is actually like this. It's all the way like this. So this nook would normally be like where you put like a breakfast table, if you will. But this is where our litter boxes are. It's like the best place to put them. We've tried other places. It's just not good. It's the best place. It's kind of, here's the door and then our kitchen. That's the only sucky part about it. I want to build a bench to put them in, but it's been a thing. This is another big issue I've had with things. Anyway, so the idea was to like build like a separation, which I ended up doing, and I'll show you in a minute. I was gonna put my desk here and all that, but I didn't like the way it was facing, because I kind of think about feng shui. Our house is like the worst feng shui house ever, but in order to keep the flow nice and also being able to see all my entrances, there's a lot of entrances into here, I put my desk here instead. Okay, now I'm just like rambling. So this was like an idea if I were to move my bedroom back here. So this is the bedroom that I'm in, which is the built-in office space, right? But I use it as a room. So there's a built-in desk that's L-shaped right here, and it's kind of annoying. I want to knock it out because I could actually like put my bed into this nook. I would have so much room because I actually have 2 doors in the room, so I can't use this wall for my bed. I can use this wall, but it's close to my closet, and that's where my bed is right now because I have a headboard. Now, before I moved my bed back to this area, I actually had my bed in front of the built-in desk, and that worked because I wasn't using cabinets or anything, and that actually worked nicely because there's a nice beautiful window. Y'all have seen it in some of my videos. And it looked really nice there, and I had all this space to like put stuff, but it made me lazy because I could literally lay in bed and just throw it. It did not help my depression any. And I had to move my headboard to the back. So in order to pull my headboard back in, I had to move it back into my room. So I moved my bed back here. I've tried rearranging my room many, many different ways. I love the way it is right now. Although I don't love my bed right here, it's not bad. And I have my dresser, which I ended up condensing things, putting my TV on top of it, and then I have the vanities, like my makeup on the side, works fine. And then I have my reading nook right here. So these 2 are closets. This is my accessory closet. This was my clothes closet. I'm probably going to be doing some closet, changes, because I'm addicted to purses. I love all the purses that I have. I'm not decluttering them because I love them. I've decluttered my bags many, many times, and I try to at least get rid of 1 or 2, and I did finally decide to get rid of one. It's an Anne Klein. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, but it's not my favorite. So, and I put candles here. I'm trying to keep the built-in desk very, very empty, except for some like romantic stuff. But like right here, I have like some little wooden shelves that I have some stuff on, and then right now I've got some clutter here, and right now I've got some clutter right here, but this will all be gone. I was thinking of putting some plants in the corner. Anyway, this is how I do my blueprints. I'm getting kind of lost, but this is how my office space is right now. So let me go over that with you guys. Okay, the way I'm sitting is actually this way. Make sure we're in. So right here. All right, so this right here is where my husband's area is. This line is the stoop down into the room. This is the closet nook thing, because it creates a little wall there. Right here I have a bunch of canvases. I have canvases all over the place. These are like my bigger canvases and bigger papers. And then right here in front of the gas heater thing, which we don't use, it's really, really, really old, from the 20s, so that ain't happening, or 30s or something, 40s, I don't know, it's old. I have my printer on top because it's a nice tile, and my printer's huge. I have like an industrial small office like home office printer, but it's huge. It's big. It's bigger than most home. Oh, I just drew on my pen case. Awesome cat. Oh well. It's bigger than most home printers. Like it has dual paper trays and stuff like that. And behind here I have a bulletin board to put important notifications and stuff. And then there's the stairs. In this nook I have right here, that's like a little ledge next to the stairs, I have small canvases. Right here in front of the printer I have just a couple of empty black canvases and like a toolbox. I still have some things to declutter in here. I'm getting rid of like multiple trash bags. Right here is the big window space. I love it because my desk is right next to it. And I love having this. There's bookshelves here, and it's the back of the bookshelf that's facing me. So I covered it with a white sheet, cleaned it up and everything. So it's pretty. It looks like a wall, kind of, sort of. And at the top, there's a little space up there. It doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, so I was thinking of putting my planners up there. So I think I'm going to do that. They're out of the sun. They won't get damaged. And believe it or not, right here, the ceiling drops. So, like, it's a high ceiling on this side, and it drops down to a low ceiling here. This was once a porch, okay? It's interesting. So I have my big blue rug, which doesn't match my vibe anymore, but it's fine. Work with what you have. My vibe is very like warm toned. Anyway, so I have my desk here against the bookshelf. I haven't moved over more than it is to the wall, and it has a built-in lamp here, but I don't really use it because I have a spot, like a little antique side table right next to my desk. It looks nice. It has an antique lamp and my inks and some papers. I'll do a walkthrough when I get things ready. I say that and then I keep working and then changing, but I will do a walkthrough of this because I want people to see that you can use what you have. I'll do another desk tour. It's pretty much the same, a little less cluttered. And then over here, so like I'm facing like little bookshelf, but I can see out the window here. Right here I have an easel with a mirror, so I can see. I want to mirror all my entrances so I can see when people are coming or anything is coming. So this mirror, you know, I can see what's coming in from the outside. That's a feng shui thing. I was going to put a table and chairs here, but instead I have my painting stuff. So this again is my storage shelves. They're like they're really nice. I'm using that to separate the space because here's the window garden. This is where the cat stuff is right here. So in order to just not feel like I'm in the cat litter place, I have that separation there. Then I actually have another little shelf here. And on top I've got like supplies, paint, sketchbooks and stuff. More canvases, small canvases, and paints. And these are actually drawers. And then easel, but right here I've got my little bookcase that I bought a while back, and it's a really nice bookcase and I love it. I actually have my laminator on top. I use it more as a decorative thing in my room, but it has office supplies stuff on it. But the top shelf I actually have painting stuff, some sketchbooks, like tools for my painting, and then the second one is like my antique journaling stuff. And then it has two cabinets, which I just have some storage stamps and stuff. So that is my office where we're at. And then over here I've got what I need to do for the week, finish whatever I need to finish for the weekend. This list will probably... My husband's doing something crazy. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because my husband's outside doing something crazy. He's doing outside work. I love it. Nothing sexier than a man doing yard work, right? And then the last thing I have in here so far is like the stuff I need to do for the weekend. And it will grow. And we're on page 10. So I did number these. I don't have an index in the front. I was thinking of making an index booklet or post-it to put up here so I can quickly get to where I need that. That will keep me from having to use tabs, because I want things to be fairly slim and sleek. So there's that. I'm using like a painter chip. This is something my daughter picked out, and I actually like the colors. The spun honey is very pretty, but I'm not big on yellow paint for walls because they end up looking dirty. A friend of mine gave me this, and it's a saying that I always say to my students, so I kept that as like a pencil board. But that is it. I know that was a long video. I didn't expect it to be that long, but I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, bye.